Hi, I'm Delilah Rose. This is Delilahs Spiritual Spot, and welcome back to my channel with a Tarot and Villains interview. So I'm going to be interviewing Maleficent of the 2014 film. Just a little backstory. Maleficent is a fairy. She is also an orphan, and she lives in a magical place called the Moors, which borders a human kingdom. In the forest as a child, one day while practicing her magic, learning how to fly, she meets a human peasant boy who was in the moors and was not supposed to be there. His name is Stefan. What's funny is I'm having an odd time trying to figure that out. But she befriends Stefan, and their friendship develops into a romantic relationship. And that romantic relationship ends up being a betrayal. So Stefan betrays Maleficent, goes on to become the king, and has a child, Aurora. And this is where we find ourselves in the film, where Maleficent wants to seek her revenge, and also she curses Princess Aurora, or Sleeping Beauty. But I am a villain fan. For those of you who know me in my personal life, you know I always root for the villain. I've always done it. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm secretly a superhero villain in my personal life. But I thought it would be a fun series for me to pretend interview Maleficent. So Maleficent has been betrayed, right? We know that. So I want to give her, she's come to me for a tarot card reading. She's asking me certain questions about Stefan. Does he really love me? Does he really care? You know, am I going to get my wings back? Will I get my revenge? And I'm going to answer those questions. So I'm going to use my Dreamscapes Oracle deck here. I love this. This is by Matt Hughes. I also have his tarot. I don't want to use his tarot for this reading. I feel drawn to use like the older decks, the original Smith-Waite decks. So let's see. So we have the fish for Maleficent. And we also have the guardian. Now, she is the guardian of the Moors, but, you know, like a fish, she's still seeking. She's still seeking companionship, knowledge, love, and affection. So she's still swimming along, seeking, always seeking, but realizing her duty as the guardian of the Moors. And I love that this came out for her, if you can see that up close. Also, these cards are just gorgeous. Here's the fish. So here's the fish. The fish is also a lucky symbol in Asian mythology. So, you know, maybe she is needing a little luck, and maybe her luck is turning. I'm sorry, I can't get this card out. So I'm going to use my borderless edition of the Smith-Waite Tarot to draw this deck, to draw these cards. And let's just get started. Sorry, that's my dog in the background. So Maleficent is here with me. So Maleficent, what is it that you seek? You know, someone who's so powerful and all-knowing, why are you coming to me for advice? In my mind, I imagine her telling me that although she is magical and supernatural, she needs advice because she is consumed by this man. And here we have, in her strength position, in this first position, the Strength card. Here is the Five of Cups, right? The Death card is drawn out. We have the Seven of Pentacles, clarifying that Strength card. We have the Two of Swords clarifying that Five of Cups, and then we have the Ten of Cups clarifying that Death card. And here we are at the bottom of the deck, we have this Eight of Cups. So Maleficent is sitting in front of me, and I'm telling her, Listen, I see what you seek. You're torn between your duty and your dreams and your wants in this life for love, for affection, for a connection. You're always seemingly swimming endlessly looking for what was lost inside of you. I totally get that, Maleficent. You've been through some struggles because we do have the strength card here. I know that you are strong, but you have to realize you're strong in mind, right? So your mind is very willful because you're able to cow this animal just with the strength of your mind, not even you using your powers. This is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles here. So it's powers that you're still realizing. You're still coming into your own and realizing what it is you can do. Um, and in this case, can undo because you've casted the spell on Princess Aurora. And I understand that you're thinking about that because here we have the Five of Cups. So you're thinking about the past, you're thinking about the things you've gone through, and you're living in that energy because you're not seeing all the greatness that you have inside of you at this time. You're just focused on what you lost. And here's the crossroads I see you're on. You have a choice. Can you remove this spell? Can you move on from that grief, that vengeful feeling that you're having, right? Because we can see it, we can feel it in these cards. You making a connection with this girl, you have come to a new life. The death of your vengeance, right? The death of needing that vengeance and creating a love-based relationship with Aurora, something you didn't have with her father. That's going to bring you fulfillment, represented here by the Ten of Cups. To accomplish all of this, to sum all of this up, you need to walk away from the drama. You need to walk away into a new horizon of who you want to be, who you want to become. We're going to clarify this using the Morgan Greer Tarot, because this is a very, very powerful reading from Maleficent. The advice from Spirit is to move on. This is not who you are. You can use your power for greater things. Here's the Hangman. You need to see things from a different perspective, Maleficent. Please step back and understand your greatness here. The offer is from the Ace of Pentacles, a greater understanding of your strength, of your magic, right? Because your magic is what grounds you. It's not people. It's the protectiveness you have and the obligation you have to the Moors because you are the guardian. And here is the Nine of Cups. If you take the advice given by Spirit, you will have all your cups filled. You'll have love. You'll have family. You'll find that thing that is missing in your life from being an orphan and growing up in solitude, making that human connection, because there is, although you are fae, there is still a human aspect to your life that is needed. Let's draw some additional cards here just to clarify and bring this all together for you, right? So I'm going to use my angel answers just to see what we can draw for you. Yes, we're going to draw this card. Success. You're going to be successful, right? Because you are powerful. So if it's vengeance you seek, you will get it. If it's forgiveness, if it's power, if it's beauty, you will be successful. Here is knowing who you are, who you truly are, right? And coming into that power, not letting the betrayal and the loneliness cloud your judgment. You will have success. Move away from that darkness, right? Everything is in balance. We are all dark and light, but dark when necessary. Try to be light most of the time. And Maleficent, this was a beautiful reading. Thank you for joining me and bringing your energy here. I hope to see you guys soon with my next segment. I already know who my next villain is going to be. And I'm Delilah Rose, and this is Villains and Tarot and Villains. I hope you enjoyed it because I did. Thank you.